Hi everyone, this is Dr. Shada Atrapolsi, internal medicine physician, functional nutritionist, and lifestyle practitioner. Today we'll talk about important and common problem, which is constipation. I have seen a lot of my patients and people in general have the problem of constipation, but unfortunately they don't give the enough attention and care to resolve this problem. Many of you are not aware that the body excretes toxins through two main biological functions. Number one, bowel movement. Number two, sleep. So if you have a problem or suffer of chronic constipation, that would be negatively impact on your physical health, mental health, on your mood, attention, and level of energy. So if you're interested to learn about how to get rid of constipation through non-pharmacological ways, natural ways, join us in this video and you will be impressed with a lot of interesting information. So let's start. First, let's learn about the symptoms of constipation to see if you have these symptoms. Number one, lack of daily bowel movement, because the normal is 1 to 3 bowel movements per day. Number two, hard stool or incomplete elimination. Number three, straining to eliminate. Number four, fatigue and brain fog. Number five, body aches and pain everywhere. Number six, chronic headache, and also if it's still complicated and you didn't move your bowel for a while, like for a few days, that can end up with nausea, vomiting, and stomach distension in some people. So these are some of the symptoms of constipation. And now let's learn about the causes of constipation, why you have constipation. Number one, food allergies or sensitivities. I have seen lactose intolerance, meaning cow milk problem or allergies. I have seen gluten sensitivities. I have seen sugar or processed sugar. And I have seen the problem with hydrogenated oil, with processed food. So all of these, we need to keep our eye on those food when we eat them. And these food actually will lead to gut inflammation, will lead to leaky gut, will have a problem then with food absorption and food digestion. So we need to be careful about which kind of food we eat and if we have any kind of allergy. Number two, prescription of medications, side effect of some medications or even supplements. So personally, I have seen a lot of patients or people in general take calcium supplements and they don't need it. I mean, I know small percentage of patients have a problem, a real problem of calcium deficiency. Most of the people taking calcium without need or without prescription, and this calcium actually will precipitate in their blood vessels and also will cause this problem with constipation. Many of us, we don't need it. What we need, vitamin D, not calcium supplements. In addition to calcium supplements, also iron supplements. So taking iron supplements, that can also cause the problem with constipation. So it's like, personally, I always prefer to take iron or to replace it from just the diet. But if you really need to be on iron, make sure it to be just specific amount of whatever recommended by your doctor. And number three, dehydration. Many people forget actually to drink enough amount of water every day, and even they don't know how much they should drink every day. So at least 12 cups of water. But I'm not talking about the people having heart failure or people on dialysis or other people of excess fluid in the body. They should be careful and just drink reasonable amount that recommended by their doctor. Number four, if we have a problem with nutrient deficiency, specifically what I'm talking about, magnesium deficiency and vitamin C deficiency. So these deficiency can cause constipation. Number five, the circadian rhythm. The advanced knowledge showed the link between circadian clock and our gut health. It showed the correlation between the circadian rhythm, bowel movement, digestive health. So if we have a disturbed rhythm, if we have a problem in our sleeping time, that eventually affect in your bowel movement and will affect in your gut health in general. Number six, if you don't have good bacteria in your gut, in your colon. And number seven, if you don't eat enough fibers in your diet. And number eight, if you have an anxiety, if you have a stressful life. And number nine, if you don't have enough time to do like simple exercise or walking or any kind of movement. And number 10, if you have a problem with thyroid disease, if you have a problem with thyroid disease, hypofunction or low function of thyroid gland, that can cause constipation. These mainly the common causes of constipation. So now the main question, how can we get rid of constipation through non-pharmacological ways, through just natural ways? So we can divide that into three parts. Number one, through lifestyle modification. Number two, through food changes and treatment. And number three, supplements we might consider to resolve constipation. So number one, or the part one, is a true lifestyle modification. If we look to that, it's very important to make sure that we have a good amount of movement and reasonable amount of exercise, gentle exercise daily. So if we need that, we need to walk for 30 minutes. In addition to walking, I also recommend to do a core strengthening exercise 5 to 10 minutes every day. And also you can choose for gentle yogic twist or yogic squat. Those also very beneficial for you. Beside the exercise and movement, I want you to review your medications. If you have any of medications that you take that can cause side effect constipation, so you can reevaluate that with your primary doctor. If you take like supplements, as we explained before, iron or calcium, and that's not necessary, you can even stop taking them. And number four, work on your stress management, like try to be relaxed more and to deal with any anxiety or depression as possible. In addition to that, there is also some massage to your colon that can be very helpful. Like you can use some essential oils like with rosemary or fennel essential oils to massage in your colon. Very nice. And some people I have seen, they done like colon hydrotherapy or enema, and that also was effective in their case. And consider for squatty potty to put in your restroom as well. So these are some of the lifestyle modification that can help you and improve your constipation. Beside the lifestyle modification, the second part we will talk about, it's about food intervention. So what we can do here, number one, stay hydrated. Number two, include more fibers in your food, like focus on vegetables, make sure about to include chia seed, flax seed or pumpkin seed, all of those very good. Number three, be careful about eating from the fast food, like overconsumption from outside, from these fast food, because they have low fiber, very low fibers, and have very high bad fat. So this hydrogenated food, this processed food, that really affect on your colon. So it will take long time in your colon before get out. Like this takes about, even for one meal, 2 days. This long exposure definitely will affect in your mucosa, will affect in your lining of your colon, and that definitely will give you more exposure to colon cancer. And number four, make sure regarding the dairy, try to avoid dairy, and you can use almond milk or coconut milk. And number five, try to include probiotica, that the good bacteria in your food, like with yogurt or like, with any food that has a good bacteria. Soak dry figs overnight and then drink the salt water. and eat more garlic. Finally, the last part is supplement. So what the supplements I might consider to help improve the constipation? Number one is magnesium. Magnesium is really helpful, and especially when you take it at night time. And that will help also in the sleep hygiene and help in circadian rhythm. But which kinds I better to choose? It's magnesium glycinate, citrate, malate, or threonate. Oxide or carbonate, those two kinds, not helpful. Number two, digestive enzymes. Digestive enzymes, because that can help in digesting your food. Number three, aloe vera juice. Number four, vitamin C complex. Number five, psyllium husk. And number six, marshmallow root. I think that's all about the supplements I can recommend at this time. I hope this video and that it comes to the end of our video. So I hope that be helpful to improve your constipation symptoms. If you still have any concern or any questions, please don't hesitate and put a comment and your question in the comment down, and I will answer, and I will see all your questions. I will be happy to answer all of your questions. Please don't forget to share this information if you find it helpful. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your attention. See you in the next episode.